get you enough room for that container. Okay. Oh. All right, guys. Just started the live a little bit later than usual. Kentucky had a game tonight. Big Blue. It got real cold where we live, so I decided to do a fire. Logs been burning for about 2 hours and it's dying down. Also, I'm a little under the weather. That's why I was waiting a little bit longer too. I got some herbal tea. I'm going to be okay.
I gave him my sinus infection.
She believes it's a sinus infection. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think it's the what we don't speak of. And you know what I'm talking about. Let's look into the game. And I will try to go back over to the side here. And actually, I wonder if I can press this button. And yeah, live chat. There we go. Okay. I think the live chat will appear on the screen for me. And that'll be good. Then I don't have to worry about going back and forth in the game. So if anybody does come in, thanks for coming in. If you're watching a replay, Fireplace, Wildcat Fireplace talk after the game. All right, tonight, number 12, Kentucky. That's who we are, baby. Played on the road against Texas A&M. This is important for Kentucky in this game tonight because of the simple fact that after this game, you have another road game. And then after that game, you have another road game. Let's see here. Well, correction. After this road game, you have another road game, right? Hey, James, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate you hitting the like there. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But after this game tonight, guys, we got Auburn. At Auburn this weekend, that's going to be very tough. But Kentucky's playing really well right now, so I'm happy about how we're playing. And then we get Mississippi State at home, and then we go on the road to number 7 Kansas. So this game was vital that we win. Tonight it's a close game, 64-58 for those who have watched it. And I didn't actually get to watch. Check this out. I had to work. I was doing work under the weather. No one's around me. Luckily, with my job, at nighttime I go in and there's no one with me. I'm by myself. So I was doing my work by myself, no one with me. And I went in, I did my job, but I was listening to it on KTG Power Rock, Kentucky, the game. And then after we left, I was picking her up and I was listening to it on the radio. And I knew when we got close to the end there and we got a 4-point lead, then they kind of cut it to 1 and then they cut it to 2 and then we went back up 3. I knew once to a certain point, I was like, okay, we were up 3 with like 20-something seconds or 30-something seconds. And I said, if we can make 1 here, I think we feel like we got this. And Mintz made 1. He messes the second. And then I knew when we got the second foul, I think it was, who was that? Was it Oscar? He went down. I don't know if I think he made both. So I felt good about the game. Now, if you were a person who put money on the game like I did, I lost tonight because I had Kentucky plus 7.5, meaning they had to win by more than 7.5. And I had the over-under, I think it was set at like 140 or 145, which is roughly about a 70 to 82 ball game or something like that, in the neighborhood. And the way that both teams were shooting threes lately, Texas A&M being the best three-point shooting team in the league, I thought, surely enough, they're both going to get to at least, 80. Or 70 and 80, somebody would. And I thought the Cats win by 7. Now, if the Cats make some other free throws down the stretch, they probably do hit that 7.5. But I had a parlay. They didn't hit the over. Let's look at the box score real quick so I can give you my trio. Trio award, if you guys don't know. It's getting hot too behind me. The trio award is where I give out award to the 3 people I thought that impacted the game the most. And usually I don't go coaching staff, but it can be coaching staff. And, it could be I've never given it to a referee, but if a referee did something really good where it was like a lot of bad calls in a row for both teams, but all of a sudden one stood up and said, enough is enough. We're going to call this game right. Who knows? They might get a trio award. But let me go to the box score of Texas A&M. And that was a good victory for us. They were in the top 60 in KenPom. I think the ESPN, they were in the top 60, 70 area. So that's a good victory for the Cats. Let me go to Tank is in there chewing on stuff. His bone. It's just loud. Okay, Oscar only had 8 points. Keon Brooks had 7. Washington 8. A lot of low scores. Wheeler at 12, but there was some, and we're going to look at all stats because the one thing I want to look at is turnovers. Wheeler had 8. Ty had 2. And we've talked about this before. 15 turnovers is too much. I've heard people say, 15 turnovers in the SEC on the road is okay. No, it's not. And even the announcers were telling everybody that. You can't have 15 turnovers. You got lucky tonight, you won a game, but you really can't have 15 turnovers and expect to win games like that. So, Tank, watch your tail. His tail's almost, look. Tank, come here. Come here. Come here. You going to come over here? Look. Okay, there you go. But you can't have, there you are. You can't have, there's Tank. You cannot have, they can't see me. Go this way. You can't have, you got to move. There you go. You can't have 15 turnovers and expect to win games, but they got it done this time. If I had to really pick a trio award, let me tell you who one person is going to get it. We're going to save them for last. I would say Davion Mintz at 8 rebounds, 10 points, knocking down a big 3 towards the end there and hitting some free throws down the stretch. You got to give one of them to Davion Mintz. Jacob Toppin, 9 points, 6 extra rebounds. I thought that was vital. And Oscar did have 14 rebounds, but I'm not going to give the other trio award to him. I'm going to give it to a person that a lot of people don't give credit to. And comment down below if you agree with this. I'm going to give it to John Calipari. Because a lot of people say he doesn't really know how to coach X's and O's. He's just a talent guy. He finds talent. They learn how to play together. And then that's it. Well, tonight he proved when the talent's not clicking, he still knows how to make sure they're in the right areas, a chance and position to win at the end. That was his coaching down the stretch that got him to that victory. Full-heartedly, that was a Coach Cal victory, in my opinion. He coached that team to be where they need to be and to get that win. That's who I think the trio awards are. So, Toppin, Mintz, and John Calipari, Coach Calipari. Comment down below if you guys agree with the trio award. Who else would you put in besides maybe John Calipari or Mintz or Toppin? Comment down below who do you think deserves it. And how happy are you about this victory? I thought this victory would be at least 12 or 13 points based on our liked opponents that we have played, the same opponents that we've played. Who do we play? Like Missouri, I think Georgia, something like that. The teams that we already played, that they've played. And I kind of went back through and added by how much they were beating these teams by and how much we were. And then I did a mathematical formula where I subtracted it and then divided by 4 because there was 4 different games. And I came up with like a 12.5-point victory for Kentucky. But there was teams that we played, like Notre Dame. We played the same team. And then we played North Florida. That was a game that they both played, and we played Notre Dame. And it was just a margin of victory, and that's how I came up with that. Was it Georgia and Missouri? But that's how I kind of came up with it, So I thought it'd be a little bit bigger margin of victory, but it wasn't. But that's okay. That's okay. We got the dub. Right now it's about winning against top 100 teams or better teams, top 50, top 25 teams. And get the victory, put it in the win column, move on to the next game. This is a big matchup. We're number 12. We took on a tough Texas A&M team. We went on their home court and we won. If we beat number 2 Auburn this week, hey, Exit Strategy, good to see you too. Good to see you, man. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If we go on the road and beat number 2 Auburn, guys, we got a shot. I mean, we got a shot to be back obviously we'd be back in the top 10. And we were on the 3 line for 3 seed talk for bracketology stuff. Way too early, kind of. Not really. It's getting in the middle point, you know. So not quite middle, but close. And so we beat Auburn, and we're going to be in some good company. That would be one of those signature wins that we're looking for. So all in all, I thought this was a great game. I stand by my trio award of Mintz, Toppin, and John Calipari. This is one of the down the stretch best coach games I've seen Cal do because his players were just off sync. And it was him motivating and leading and them listening that got him to the victory. So thank you, Coach Cal. So I think I'll be okay. Just a little under the weather, but I'm not shaking or coughing real bad. I do have a cold. Like I said, I don't think it's that one thing, but never know. But anyways, doing the best I can with it and drinking, hot fluids, drinking fluids, staying warm, that type of stuff, and watching the game and keeping my mind off stuff and going live with you guys. I know not a lot have come in, but some have, and I appreciate it. And the others, I know you guys will watch on a replay, so I really appreciate it. So I have to go live because I've made a habit out of doing this after every game, and I was not going to let another night go by without. I was not going to let this game go by without doing a live for it. So the next live you'll see, I should have a food review Friday unless something bad happens to me. I think it won't. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus, for prayer. And pray for me, guys. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers. Camera mom, too. She wasn't feeling too good either. But we do have, what was I going to say? Oh, food review Friday. And then, where's the little camera? There it is. Sorry, guys. If I've been looking over here, I apologize. Food review Friday. And then it should be a live on Sunday evening because Kansas City plays against the Buffalo Bills revenge game. We'll go live after that game. Win or lose. I feel like we'll win, but win or lose, you never know. So, whew. All right, guys. I'm off of here. I'm just going to go watch some YouTube and chill. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. And if you come in and rewatch, there's Tank again. Back up, Tank. Back up. If you rewatch the live, make sure you hit the share button. Like it for Tank. Like it. Comment down below. Look, Tank, say hi. There he is. Comment down below if you think Tank is cute and like it for him and share it out for him. So, all right, guys, that's all I have. Till next time, guys. Happy Kentucky basketball victory. Let's go, Big Blue. Later. Peace.